We should be live at an ungodly hour on Christmas Day. But live we are. I've got some time. I wanted to record another episode. Figured I would go live while I do it. And we're going to go from there. So, welcome. We are currently in the Cliff Bottoms catacombs. Nice and spooky. We got our broadsword, we got our claymore. I think rather than the short bow, we should probably equip the torch. It is spooky in here. Be wary of betrayal. Well, I don't think anything's down there. Alright, back to the shield. Because where there is one imp, there are 7. Ah, fuck. Why do I have 2 Crimsonet? Whoa, what the fuck am I doing? Let's go back up. Got stuff to do. I don't know that wandering around with 22,000 runes and a not insignificant amount of damage is wise. So we're gonna we can level up twice. Start getting our strength up. Faith will have to start coming up too, but I think we can get our strength to 30, our vitality to 30. Hey, Ashton, didn't realize you'd be up. I'm doing okay. I hope you are. Sorry, who streamed this? I gotta learn how to use people's names. I'm gonna dox somebody. Alright, so yeah, we leveled up twice. Goal is to get to, as I said, 30 strength. And then I'd like to get to 30 faith. I'd like to go straight from the faith that we currently have to 30 so I can start making good use of incantations. And then 20 arcane. But vitality or vigor or whatever they call it in this game is going to have to come up. That sounds like a weird night. Good lord. Well, welcome, welcome. I'm also having a weird night. I slept the better part of the day, so now I'm up and about. Oh, this is the dungeon I thought it was. Okay. Well. Hi, pal. Ooh! You get panicky fighting these guys. And then you end up eating a whole fucking grab from them. There we go. Have some health back, please. Thank you. Now, he's got a buddy just around here who is sleeping. Oh, he woke up. Okay, good. He was going to get woken up anyway, I think. Hi, pal. Hide in the grass. Elden Creed. Excuse me. Oh! 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 Couldn't see what he was doing. Good God. That's what I get for getting cocky. Oh well. Press on we shall. There's going to be more than a few errant jumps in here because I spent God, like 2 hours trying to fight Midir yesterday in Dark Souls 3. I hate that fight. Oh my God, I hate that fight. I've softened on Dark Souls 3 in the recent years. I used to be real negative about the game. Not to the sense that I didn't like it at all, just it wasn't my favorite, right? Now I've kind of come around. I've forgiven, I shouldn't say forgive. I've come to understand a lot about what makes it good. But that Midir fight is not one of them. Not one of the things that makes it good. That fight sucks. You spend more time chasing him around his arena than you do anything else. He has tons of attacks that are just not fun to deal with. Like, it's not that necessarily he's unfair to fight. Outside of his charge attack, which I don't think is telegraphed enough, and does so much damage. It's that you just spend so much of that fight waiting and dodging, and it demands patience in a way that I don't think is necessarily fun. And it really sort of saps my appreciation for that particular fight. Almost everything else in the game is great, but that one fight is, well, it's a lot like the final fight in Elden Ring. It involves you chasing a huge creature around the arena for more frequently than the fight than you are trying to hit it. Oh! That combo is nasty. Alright, pal, come on. Oh, his buddy. I'm gonna grab those runes. Oh! HP, please. Oh, the warp deck! Ah! Let's pop this. There's a few of these guys in here. Yeah, it is like, it's not the standard boss fight affair. It's just they seem to think that a colossal creature needs a colossal arena, and then it has to just move all over the place. It feels like the fight is engineered for co-op, just like the Elden Beast fight in the end of Elden Ring feels like it's engineered for fucking torrent. Like, if you could use your horse in the Elden Beast fight, I think that would be fantastic. I think the fight would be great. It'd be a really great way to capitalize on a lot of the stuff that is already cool about the game. You know, the horseback combat is a big feature. Well done, buddy. The horseback combat in this game is a real feature. It was sort of a really big telegraphed feature. I think a lot of people would enjoy having their access to their horse in the final fight. It'd be epic. It'd be cool. It would solve the chasing them down problems. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna do a little bit of buffing. Make this fight go a little bit faster. Excuse me. Oh, all right. Page ashes. Yeah, the seamless co-op mod is great. The seamless co-op mod is interesting, in that I think it goes a long way towards solving some of the issues some people have with the co-op. Especially the invasion thing. If there's one complaint that you see about a lot of Souls games from people who are not really, hardcore series veterans, or even some hardcore series veterans, it's that you end up with people who are... Oh, it's just one of these guys again. But he's got a staff. Oh, he's casting spells. Shattered Wizard Money Gang. Oh! Ow. Oh! Oh, that does a lot of damage. There we go. HP back, please. Ow. I have a flamethrower too. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the spirit, or the for the recording, who streamed this, wrote, "You're telling me an Erd Tree burial watched this dog?" That's what I'm saying. right. What was I saying? The seamless co-op mod. There was a kerfuffle when that was released because it allowed people to avoid invaders. And that was a problem. The invader, the folks who made, I guess, both content off of invasions, and who wanted to invade, like, generally had fun doing that. There was a whole, like, petition to get the mod banned, to get it taken down, to ask the creator to stop. All this stuff to stop, what they saw as a detriment to the community. We need to get our map for this area bad. It's also interesting because... Oh, hang on. What you got to say, buddy? Oh, it's the puppets. It's the... Okay. I see where we're at. Now let's go get our map for this area. Oh, I missed. How'd you drop? Oh, shit. Bad place to be right there. There we go. Hey, smithing stone too. Will you stop? Jesus. Unnecessary. Some ruins right here. It's interesting, the co-op mod, because the Souls games have evolved in the way they handle co-op and NPCs and the idea of assistance, right? Dark Souls 1 was not meant to be this friendly co-op experience. The idea was less that you would all go to the same place and get your friends in on the co-op, and more that you would get through an area, maybe with some help if the boss was too tough, or if you weren't built for it or whatever. There's lots of reasons why you might summon co-op, but you would do that because you needed help, and then maybe you would help someone down the line. Like, you needed souls, so you would kind of farm this boss for a while. You would be there for the people who couldn't get through this part of the game as this, kind of, assistant. But you weren't there to help specific people. You weren't there to join your friends. You were there to help some strangers and move on. This ships passing in the night philosophy that really contributed in a way to an atmosphere that Dark Souls 1 cultivated that later games lost, because there were server changes, right? Like Dark Souls 1, to my understanding, I could have this wrong. Dark Souls 1, you could not guarantee that you were going to end up in the same pool of connected IPs as your friends, right? Without a mod. Oh, another grape. Another eyeball. Oh, we like that, don't we? Well, we don't like that right now because I like my Assassin's Charm, but that'll increase our faith. You couldn't guarantee, because that's how it worked. You would, when you logged into Dark Souls 1, or at some interval that I don't understand the timing for, you would show up and you would be connected to a specific pool of IPs that were also logged on at the time, I believe. If someone knows how this works better than I do, please correct me. There was no guarantee that someone who was hoping to join you specifically would be in the same IP pool. There's a mod on Windows that fixed that later, but as far as anyone knew, it was kind of a crapshoot whether you could play with your friends or not. because that wasn't the point. The point was to get help from a stranger and then move on. You weren't meant to see, if you saw the same person multiple times, doing this, that, and the other thing, it wasn't necessarily because you were making friends. It was because you kept happening to be at the same spots. Maybe you're moving through the game together. That's an entirely different experience than like specifically doing that on purpose, right? I remember my first time I managed to kill Quelaag in Dark Souls 2, or no, I'm sorry, Dark Souls 1. I had no idea what I was doing. That was the first time I made it that far in the game that I'd actually gotten to the end of Blighttown. Oh, there's Hyena. That big-ass lobster over there. That thing is dangerous.
Hello? Is someone there? Would you donate any Shaburi grapes in your possession to me? I'm on a pilgrimage in search of the distant light, and when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes. You're not like the others who give me grapes, are you? They rest their trembling hands upon me. Howling wordlessly, they gently stroke my eyes, their frail fingers, emaciated. Yet still, they give me the grapes, but you seem somehow firmer. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you. You are most kind. May the blessing of the...
He doesn't seem to know what those are. Which I'm concerned. I'm not sure how you eat an eyeball and not know you don't have a grape in your mouth, but alright. Yep. Some problematic things to say about disability. Well, that form of disability, at least. For the record, recording who's streaming this mentioned the ongoing serious fascination with blindness. Dark Souls 2 and... Oh, what is this? Where does this go? I should find a grace in this area and go get the goddamn map. My ADHD is so bad. Go get the map, find a grace. Dark Souls 2 began adding co-op stuff that would allow you to play with your friends. It added voice chat. It added some real consistent online play features. Whoa! Hey, those guys did some damage. There we go. There's the map. Alright, now I have an idea of where we're going. There's a minor Erd tree to the north there. I'd like to get it. Okay. Back up the hill. Try not to draw the lobster's attention. Those things are not worth the resources. Dark Souls 2 added all these co-op elements. Dark Souls 3 made it even more clear with its ability to let you co-op with people who even were beyond the level range that you were meant to be co-oping with by just adding scaling to the whole affair. Right? There was all this stuff, all these things. I got distracted again. There's a warp point over here somewhere. We need to look at that. Where does this go? And then Bloodborne, of course, also had some of the Dark Souls 3 multiplayer elements. Oh. Right here to the Academy. We need a seal to get in, of course. Or rather, a key to get past the seal. And we have We have quite a lot to do before we get to the point where we can successfully storm the academy, I believe. All right. So yeah, the evolution of multiplayer is quite changed. In Elden Ring, it is completely possible and in some cases encouraged to co-op your way through the entire game. But the trade-off has always been, for every instance of these games, if you enable multiplayer, you enable invaders. Invaders are an interesting concept because they invite PvP into situations that are not necessarily made for it. Because here's the problem with Dark Souls PvP, and here's my hot take. It's never been good. Right? It's not that the design is not good. Design's great. Absolutely fantastic. I love when PvP in this game works, it's fantastic. Oh my god, it's the shit. Oh, I love a good match in this game. It's tense. There's lots of ways to make it work. There's tons of fun to be had with the different builds. All fantastic. The netcode has never held up. Now, other people who are better at these games than me have managed to adapt to the PvP in ways that I think are more fun for them. I think you have yellow eyes? No. I didn't even see what I picked up there. I thought that man had yellow eyes. That would have been spooky. Yeah, the problem with PvP has always been the netcode. It's never been great. People who are better at this game than me have learned how to handle, I guess, the delay and to figure out how to mitigate it and understand what's happening when you get phantom hits and stuff like that. I have not. If you tell me a blood spurt coming off a guy, yeah, exactly. If you show me a blood spurt coming off a dude, my assumption is that I hit him, and if I don't see damage, I'm never sure if that's because he's hacking or if because it was lag. Where was the lag? How should I account for the lag? Where should I be, doing different? Like, none of that makes sense to me. Right? Some kind of ringing noise. Oh, hey, what's up, lady?
Please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers. Oh, bless you. Michaela's favor can be yours. Slaughter. The all-hearing slaughtered. But alas, it was for naught. But all you need do is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor fool.
No idea what that's in reference to. None. At any rate, yeah, there's definitely some kind of like item ringing or something. Don't know where it is. Ah, well. Onward. We're gonna use this shortcut to get through this fun little area. Backwards. So yeah, Dark Souls PvP, their netcode's never been good. I don't understand why not. I don't understand why they can't seem to get it to the point where a hit is a hit for the most part. But whatever it is, they can't seem to fix it. And so I've never really enjoyed Dark Souls PvP or the Soulsborne PvP the majority of the time. That's what was ringing. Is that little beetle ball in the distance? Hey, pal. HP back, please. Items left and right. Oh, hey, weird crab down there. All right. That is not a fun ascent. That way. Let's go kill this crab. Smithing stone, all three of them. Jesus. All right. Can I lock onto that thing? Oh, better catch it. Pretty good Ash of War for a spear user. Not something we're going to be doing on this particular run, I don't think, but, you know, good to have. Oh, hey, there's a Grace. We have a level in us. Yep. Keep coming back to this topic. This is interesting. The seamless co-op mod is like, oh hey, cool. You don't want to do invasions. You want your co-op partners with you the whole time. And it's not necessarily that you don't want to do invasions. Oh, you're just not going to do that, because you can, I think, configure that mod to let you do PvP or do invasions or what. I'm not sure. But it disconnects you from the actual, like, typical servers and lets you play on it was effectively a separate server. What is going on here? Oh my god, the blood loss. Oh. Oh, not doing much damage. That killed me. God. Now we're gonna kill that guy. Incredibly long story short, I'm in favor. Oh, what the fuck? I'm in favor of the seamless co-op mod.
You claimed a great room and had your audience with the two fingers at the round table home. What was your impression? Aha, your intuition serves you well. My doubts had been piling up, you see. The words of the two fingers cannot be trusted. Truly, naught but rambling, senile delusions. I believe that when the Elden Ring was shattered, the two fingers were corrupted, their guidance skewed. Even worse, the fingers harbor no love for our kind. That's the part that irks the most. Oh, I have a gift for you, something fit only for the wise. A means for circumventing the draw.
Speaking of invasions.
Fingers. Give it a try, won't you? And if it please you, may we meet again.
He keeps backing away from me. How's that? Yeah, it's an interesting sensation to see this place in a different light. A lot of times these games are completely like different when you co-op them too. Playing Bloodborne in particular with a consistent co-op partner was a completely different experience for me compared to like the standard game. Knowing I had a partner, some of the encounters went from frustrating to bearable having a co-op partner. There are particular encounters in Bloodborne and other Souls games, but Bloodborne is the one that sticks out to me, that feel like they're engineered for co-op. That or just immensely cheesing the shit out of the whole thing. Alright. So now we're out in the middle of Liurnia Lake. Back in the unmapped area. We're just kind of wandering around at this point, seeing what there is to see. More smithing stones. These are good. These are helpful. Will help us get our weapons up to... other weapons up to where we need them to be. Because that's another problem with Elden Ring. The smithing stone progression is so weird. For a big part of the game, you are stuck with the weapons that you have upgraded to get to where you are in the game. Oh, I think I know where we are. A wise person would go get the map, but no one's ever accused me of being especially wise. Another one of the towers up here with a memory stone in it, if I recall correctly. Oh! Oh! Aye! Those spears don't have a high drop rate. No puzzle here. This tower, which was once apparently a magician's tower of some kind, has been converted into a church. Interesting, given the apparent dichotomy and division between the glintstone sorcerers of Rhea Lucaria, the Carian family, and Marika herself. The lore goes that the Carian family, Carian family waged war with the Golden Order upon their initial invasion into the lands between, and eventually ended that war when Radigan married Queen Renala. So it's interesting to see what is effectively a Carian sorcerer's tower converted into a church. But there is more past here. Over in this direction, we finally find ourselves another Erd Tree avatar. Thank you, camera work. Oh! Oh, hey, pal. Live for the Erd Tree, die for the Erd Tree. Whoa! Shit. Oh, he coming. Ah. Oh! Should have run. This game does not forgive mistakes. Not like that. My problem, one of the issues I've always had with playing some of these games that I'm very bad at playing caster builds. I am always bad at this. Alright, now we have some fire pots. A little bit stronger than our fireballs. Oh! Oh! Ow! Dumb, dumb, dumb. Run! Once again. Woohoo! He had more health than I thought. Still, that was the battle of patience, and I was not being patient. I should have been. More souls! I think we're back in level up territory. Tree felled! These minor Erd trees are kind of interesting lore-wise. Whoa! Hey, buddy. I was trying to talk about lore and you interrupted me. Thank you. Now, these minor Erd trees are interesting. They're absolutely colossal. Nothing compared to the actual Erd tree, but they are absolutely colossal. And apparently the evidence of the Erd tree attempting to grow itself anew prior to the shattering of the Elden Ring, or whatever is going on with the Erd tree, there was no such thing as an Erd tree seedling. Those things will launch into those attacks at the slightest provocation, like those broken attacks. The flurry. Alright. Yeah, we're in level up territory. Struggle 24. Actually, let's... Let's go to round table hold real quick.
Well then.
I would like to learn an incantation. Nothing that you currently have. I don't want to give you the Godskin Prayer Book. Oh, there's Rodrika.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The Round Table Hold, covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Round Table Hold is an interesting place, and I want to discuss it more, but
It's all a bit much for
another
me,
time.
in truth. I'm still looking.
All right, well, let's go talk to Hugh.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, a god is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika. You, is it?
Me.
I didn't notice you there.
I can see that.
I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms.
All right.
Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too. The curly boy here, she's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade, but she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
So are rings. We could get our claymore up. Finger seal up. That's important. Make that flame do more damage and our heals do more heal. Alright. Do want that. That'll help. Alright. Oh. What are those roa fruits? Never use those things. Okay. We don't need to do anything else with that. What we do need to do is get Rodrika talking to us.
It's all a bit much for me. I'm still looking. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift?
Yes.
I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us Tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all. If I do have a talent for, I suppose I'll ask
Back already. No matter. The girl. Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Good to see you again. I have you to thank, don't I? for persuading me. I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderica, the Spirit Tune Apprentice. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
So, this guy right here is going to be a huge help to us. Here's the problem. He's going to cost us an entire FP bar to summon currently. This guy is also helpful, but not as helpful as this fella.
Greetings, are you here for...
I remember, she's supposed to do something with this. That's right here. She gives you a red hood, which I would like to have for fashion reasons.
Greetings, are you here for...
Well, I took you for no matter. It's lay out your arms. I spoke with the girl. She has a gift for spirit tuning, so I told her everything I know. I'm indebted to a spirit tuner I met long ago. It was all I could do to honor her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
No problem. All right.
Greetings, are you here for spirit?
Should I inspect that thing, maybe?
Greetings, are you here for...
Oh well. You have rune arcs. I'd like your rune arc, please. Yeah, you. What is it? I hate that guy. All right. Okay, we are gonna move on back to where we were. Actually, I think closer to where we need to be for the map. I'm gonna get the map. Normally, I end these sessions at about an hour because I just sort of quickly port the videos over to YouTube. But I think if I have to do it manually, I will. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm having a good time. Might just be a longer video. There's a lot to do in Liurnia. There's a lot to see. And it becomes real easy at this point in the game, or it became easy for me, especially when I started. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Oh. I'm gonna get sniped. Ow. Touch Grace. Rested Grace. Woo. God, it's like running from a COD player. More of Liurnia has been revealed. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Continuing to do this. We're going to go back to this grace, and we're going to go south. Because I think this is a way to access another area that might be good for both souls and advancing the story a little bit. I'm not going to bother with the mannequins. They're a problem and not worth my time. Yep, that's exactly where I want to be right here. Weird to say about the poison swamp. More smithing stones. Excellent. Time for crab. Village of the Albinarics. The Albinarics are an interesting lot. Man-made humans of some kind. There's an interesting connection between them and Nicola, as well as a connection through the larval tears between themselves and some people in another part of the game later on. It may be that the something involving the Albinarics, or rather the process used to create the Albinarics, was also involved with the particular guardians or people of Noxtella. Normally I thought you'd find Nefeli here, and I can't remember where. Yeah, she's supposed to be right here. I'm not sure why she isn't. Village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. So we can go find Nefeli. Extremely odd that she's not there. Alright, well. This asshole. Man. I thought I could just barrel through. I should have backed off and healed. That's on me. I was brought to the cookout. Whoa! How do you like it, asshole? Did you fucking heal? Approaching is difficult. Okay. Whoa! Good night, Captain. Holy shit.
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait then. You're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus, an Albinoric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemonger's hands. And if you should meet the young Albinoric Latenna, then please give it to her. A chosen land awaits us Albinorics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed to fulfill her purpose. My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinorics.
There are multiple creatures in this game described as Albinorics. You find them in multiple places. As far as I know, all of them have silver blood. All of them appear to be, quotation marks, artificially made. All of them appear to be artificially made. It doesn't quite make a lot of sense. What also doesn't make sense is I can't find Nephili. This is wrong. Something's wrong. We need to go back to Round Table Hold. She should be here. What? Oh, God, I forgot. This scared the shit out of me when it first happened. Oh! Such a weird instance. It's an extremely interesting subversion of what's happened so far. You go back to a place that's supposed to be safe, and it's not. It's it's you get jumped, you get invaded. It's dark. It doesn't make any sense. There she is.
It's about time I'll see you again, Warwick. It's about time I'll see you again.
All right. So maybe I missed that dialogue right there.
Oh, my apologies for that nasty business. Enche got rather ahead of himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret. But now, Enche is slain and gone. Finished. Forevermore. Ah, yes. By way of apology, allow me to tender some advice in regard to the half of the secret medallion you possess. Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded lake of Liurnia. She knows the location of the medallion's counterpart, I'm sure. Find the Albinoric. She knows.
It's about time I'll see you again.
So I think if we head back now, she should be present. Alright, so we should be able to travel back. And talk to Nefeli. Which then should prompt her summon. There she is.
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare made by men. But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli Lu, warrior. But this time, and though the justice, let the scars I
Nefeli is an interesting story that we will talk about more in detail later. I remain fascinated and kind of in love with what they did with Incha. You return to him. Oh, hey, asshole. Oh, not again. Ooh, give me that HP back. Oh, that went differently that time, didn't it, asshole? Hate that dude. All right. Just for the sake of overkill. Oh! Ah. Oh, I love that. I love doing shit like that. Something ahead. I don't know what that could be. But we're done here. So let's go see if there's anything down here, or if this is just a person. Oh, yep. We was fooled. That's a Pathfinder joke. Who streamed this? All right, now we get out of here. Head south. Not like I recall a merchant somewhere around here, but we won't bother with that right now. What I will bother with is harassing this camp of fire monks. Nope. Oh, you dropped the greaves. Ah, I got excited. I want that mace. Oh, there's another opportunity. Wait. Up. Moldy butterflies. Good, 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 good. Break your stance. Thank you for obliging. No item. Damn. Heading east through this kind of alcove here. Oh, more of the Volga militia. Not gonna bother with that right now. Is that an Everjail? That is an Everjail. Why not? Malefactor's Everjail. I don't remember which one this is. If this is the Crucible Knight one, we're fucked. Nope. It's a Don, Thief of Fire, who is nonetheless kind of terrifying. Woo! Oh. Man is aggressive. Ah, Jesus. I didn't think he had that range. Yeah, really? Who streamed this? Said, for a thief, he seems to be giving it away a lot. Yeah, he can give me a lot of damage, that's for sure. Jesus Christ. Stealing my HP. I think we're being too... He had me in my back foot pretty much the entire time there. That shouldn't be the case. Time to abuse the weapon arts. No more healing for you, pal. Lion's Claw is Lion's Law. Flame of the Fell God. That sounds fun. All right. You know, you don't always feel good about weapon law art victories like that, because again, it's kind of wild how much more weapon arts matter in this game versus they did in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3, they were never so powerful, or at least many of them were not so powerful that you'd want to rely on them for any kind of constant damage. Here, it's all over the place.
Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
I have a lantern already. I want those. I want those. I want that for reasons. I remain mad about the S-Stock. I want that. So, the kite shield, you'll notice, has no skill in it. Which means I now have access to my weapon arts without having to put away my shield. It's less that they nerfed the S-Stock moveset. In Dark Souls 2 in particular, the S-Stock was a thrusting sword that scaled mainly with strength, which I thought was a neat concept. It gave me access to a moveset that I, as a person who normally levels strength characters, I didn't normally get the chance to use. In Dark Souls 2 in particular, it's one of my favorite weapons. Here, they went back to C-scaling for it. Just a longer rapier. It does have access to a slash attack, which is nice. You know, more variety. Access to stinger damage, where pierce might not be preferable. But I can't think of many situations in which that's the case. So, alright. Got through that camp nice and easy. Item camp. S-Stock no longer best stock. You are absolutely right. And it is a shame. I really love that weapon. I believe we have looped back around to Thops's church. Yep. Alright, so now we are back in this territory. Let's head back. Where's the map for that area? Oh, it must be to the north. Okay, I know where that goes. Alright, yep. We're not headed there quite yet. Let's see. Let's head here and begin moving up the western coast a little bit. If I recall correctly, there's a crystal tunnel which will permanently solve my smithing stone 1 and 2 problem and allow me to branch out to more weapons if I want to. There's also some more exploration to do around the lake. Because there is there are a few items to grab. And so on. And some story things that can occur in here that is very easy to miss if you don't explore the whole place. Ow! You hurt my horse. We don't want to mess around too much in this area because it's not worth it to fight the Revenant. Head on down this way. I want to get back down there and then further up the coast again. Trying to stick to the shoreline to see if we can find a dungeon. Along the northern edge of this lake is a mausoleum, which could be a quick hit for some more souls if we wanted them. Those are always fun. We're blowing right past these camps. We have no reason to hang around them. They're not, you know, it's sort of a waste of time in one of the instances. Land squirt ashes. Not as useless as you would think. Alright. Race up this way. Road up this way. Oh, these are all strong wolves. Not exceptionally aggressive. Don't fuck around and get killed. Ow! Got that second bite that is just not... Ah, fuck you! I was hoping to farm a little HP off of him, but I guess not. What's through here anyway? Looks like the road to... Oh my god, I got it! Holy shit! That's it. That's one of the rarest items in the game. Run successful. Carrion study hall. Can't go through there yet. It's fun when you can, though. Oh, I'm sorry, I got excited and didn't explain. The Noble Slender Sword has a 0.05% chance of dropping from Nobles. And it just dropped. Leading down this way is a golem and a path to the underground. Can't remember quite where that path like takes you. This golem is damaged. Backswing got me. He's much more aggressive than the ones up top. Biggin. What is over this way? Whoa! Don't wake up the bear. Stone sword key. Those are always useful. Yeah, face orb doesn't, burn you down. Bears are scary as fuck. Rune bears are terrifying. And there's an implication that the reason they're terrifying is that they're slowly turning into dragons. This moment, this is one of those moments right here where Elden Ring hits you. Because you go, oh, it's just a little underground thing. It's just a little underground area. It's not a big deal. It's just a little underground area. And you get down here, and it's an entire second area. There's an entire sections down here as big as as big as the entire, like, or as big as entire games. All right. So we're not messing with the ant nest yet. We're heading this way, grabbing this item. Magic grease. Really? Thanks, Mimic. Whoa! Ants came in behind me. Fantastic. It's a good thing I got a lot of materials for these pots. By which I mean I have 10 smoldering butterflies left. I just wasted 2 of them. Well done. There we go. Let's go get this guy, because he's the one that got behind me before. Got my souls back. Here's another one. And another one. Now they're fire ants. Silver Firefly. Golden Rune 1. Are those all corpses? What the fuck is going on down here? If only I had a skill. Be wary of up. Oh. I did find the queen. Oh. Golden Rune 10 and a Rune Arc. Why is it always bug? Old Palace Ruins. I feel like I want to find a Grace. Let's head back real quick and see what that other route had for us. That's a commitment that way. I'm just fascinated by how awful that site is right there. I think this might put us in a similar spot that the other route did. But we'll look around anyway. Yep, that's where it comes out, the other area. Here's a Grace. We're not going to rest at it because it's just going to respawn all those enemies, and we don't want that. Instead, we're going to go back around through the other route and take that long route down. This place is fascinating. This is where you kind of see the elements of that Silver Tier society that the Nox, the society that some civilization or group that was banished by the Greater Will down to the underground. They built cities down here. But they have some connection to the Albinarics. The Albinarics have larval tears. They bleed silver blood. There's some connection there. I wish we could explore it more, but one of those things Elden Ring doesn't, at least to my knowledge now, I could be wrong, but to my knowledge it's not something that Elden Ring really explores. Alright. Watch me walk all the way over here and then fuck up a jump and die. Smithing Stone 4. Fancy. Celestial Dew. Oh. Oh, there's a lot of you. Oh, dear. Oh, God, he's relentless. Jesus Christ. It's just impossible to stagger them. Ah, shit. I don't know that there's a whole lot of point to killing all of those guys. There's an item out this way, and we're going to push past them. I don't want to lose what I've got here. We don't have the means to stagger them. I need a strike weapon. This is not any better. We are leaving. No, we're not. Oh, that was dumb. I should not have pressed on with no flasks. Let's go get our stuff back and then try to escape. So, we are going to run past, grab our runes. Woohoo! Thank you. Oh, there's an item here. Oh, man. So I don't think I should be down here in the first place yet. So we're gonna scoot back on up to the surface world. Right here. And actually, I think what we're gonna do is head over to Table of Lost Grace, and we're gonna head back to Round Table Hold. Got some runes to sell.
Greeting. Are you here for...
Gee golly gosh, I wish you would take this thing and give me my hood.
I
Whatever.
took you for no matter. It's lay out your arms.
5,000. I believe that's 2 levels. I think that's 2 levels. Ah, jeez. Nope, just the one. Okay. Strength at 25 is probably good for now. Let's see what we got in terms of upgrades.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms.
Oh, we have enough smithing stones to get us to +8. Nice. And we're at +7, which is very good. Alright. You want to start upgrading this thing. Because with a heavy infusion, that actually does really good damage. Well, the strength. Alright, so I have 8,000 runes. What we're going to do here is we're going to grab an other sword key. Another rune arc. Then we're going to go talk to Roger.
Always good to see you safe, son.
He doesn't have anything new for us. Hang on.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more? The blessing is still aflame. Would you like to be held? Regardless? Now, come closer.
What every Elden Ring player really needs. A hug.
You are so very warm. I was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes. My dear, have you ever heard of Black Knife Prince? Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed, and the ancient plot in which the first of the demigods was slain. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. These grand affairs are hardly my forte, but dear Roger began to weep as he spoke. In truth, I've heard tell from someone else about the Black Knife Prince that fascinate dear Roger so. But it wouldn't be right to give this to him, stuck as he is in the Round Table hold. Perhaps you could make use of it?
Plot thickens. right. You can see things unraveling. This game is colossal in how many things you have to explore and do, the ways in which things can change along the way. It's very reactive and interesting, and almost too much. There's a lot to do, a lot to explore, and in some ways, some of it doesn't feel complete. In other ways, sometimes it feels as though there's no real way for you to have known what to do with that content outside of a guide. It's not Sekiro levels of bad or Sekiro levels of bad in terms of that regard, but it is not great. That is the cave we want. Oh, I think I'm out. Okay, we got my micro still. All right, we're gonna head there, complete that dungeon, and I think we'll call it after that. We are headed toward the marker. Not gonna let anything distract us. Nothing. Yeah, Sekiro is a really interesting thing among the FromSoft canon. It takes a lot of the Soulsborne mechanics, the idea of losing currency when you die, the difficulty, certainly the emphasis on bosses and whatnot. It takes a ton of that and fuses it with what is much more a straightforward action game. What the? What's going on here? We're having a party? Why wasn't I invited? Seahorse, sea hell? The reference nobody's gonna get. Hey! Oh! Unnecessary. Yeah, Sekiro adopts a bunch of Soulsborne trappings, but wraps it around what is much more a traditional action game. I think the game is wonderful to play. I think there are parts of it that are infuriating in a way that it makes it very difficult for me to enjoy certain aspects of it. But that's less the game's fault and more, the old refrain, get good. But when it comes to earning the extra endings and finding the extra stuff, the idea that there are multiple NPCs who give you items that seem very precious that you have to go out and use and come back and get more in order to progress their storylines, that drove me nuts. How was I supposed to know that without a guide? How was I ever supposed to discover that organically? If you hand most any major gamer, I would imagine I shouldn't make major gamer, that's a weird phrase. If you hand like a standard gamer a really rare, interesting healing item, what you're going to find, like the rice in Sekiro, what you're going to find is that they're not going to use it to the absolute necessary moment. I will end Final Fantasy games with just a shit ton of Mega Elixirs. Somber smithing stone. Hell yeah. I don't need the bow right now. I do need my torch back. So we can scan the walls for potential smithing stone action. Yeah, the rice is a consumable item, and in order, it's unless I am badly misremembering that game. Whoa. Damage. Alright, hang on. Good stone scrap. Nice. Oh. Nope. What a brave soul. All right. Let's take off the seals and let's equip one of our strike weapons. And our broadsword, of course. Yeah, there's parts in Sekiro where it just doesn't make any sense to me what they expected you to do. How you're supposed to know to do it without a guide. Places you had to go to actually kill the giant snake. Etc. You know, I guess the answer is, well, you should have just explored, but that doesn't necessarily answer some of the questions I had about it. There are stones over there, and I want them. And we're not getting them. Jesus Christ. Oh, spoilers about the boss, by the way. Mind you, all in all, I really like Sekiro. I think it's a great game. I just, I think it's got some of the worst examples of FromSoft NPC quest design in the entire series. It also has enemies that aren't super fun to fight. Like, man, the Demon of Hatred in Sekiro is a Dark Souls boss in a Sekiro game. Alright. So there we go. Got it. All that for a Smithing Stone 3. Okay, and a Somber Smithing Stone 3, which is better. And we're dead again. Oh well, we got all the items. We can move on now. Oh boy. Yeah, Demon of Hatred, I hate that boss. That's up there with the Midir and Elden Beast fights. Is just not fun for me. Rest of the game, fast-paced, back and forth, powerful scraps and duels. You're deflecting shit. You're burning your way down. Demon of Hatred? Nope. Hope you like doing pathetic HP damage for 20 minutes. Demon of Hatred, those... The best way I can explain some of these fights that I don't enjoy, the reason I know I don't enjoy them is that I'll get through them because I enjoy the base game and I want to see it through. But I'll complete the fight and I don't feel satisfied. I just feel like it's kind of that frustration you get when you're done with a task you didn't want to do in the first place. Oh, guy down there. Right, like you finish some of these bosses and you're like, oh man, because the traditional sensation you're supposed to get from some of these. By the way, I'm sitting on this Baldurkin's Blessing thing, and it's eating my health. There we go. You know, you finish some of these bosses. And the idea is that you're supposed to feel, holy shit, I overcame something. I'm a better player at this game now. I made progress. It's the perfection loop, very small, very localized, right? You practice and you practice and you practice and you get good at a challenging task. And that is a simple, insular, self-satisfying, self-completing loop of learning a boss and figuring out a way through it. Sometimes that's cheese. Sometimes that's just straight up scrapping with it. Sometimes it's figuring out a particular strategy. However, if the strategy you end up having to use is tedious or repetitive or not necessarily mechanically challenging, or is mechanically challenging in a way that is doesn't feel intuitive, what you come away with is not a sense of victory and satisfaction. What you come away with is, oh, thank God that's over. Which impedes the sense of victory and satisfaction. Get down here and hand over my guy. Grab the Smithing Stone 3. Thank you. Another Smithing Stone 3. Stop pulling those out. No. Oh, digger staff. Nice. Olin Rune 3. Hell yeah. And, you know, the idea of what bosses give you that sensation and what don't is completely subjective, of course. For some people, the Millennia fight here in Elden Ring works beautifully. They love it. It's a great fight. And then for other people, it's tedious, and the fact that she gets her health back, depending on your play style, depending on your, you know, whatever it is you're kind of gauging it by, it can be extremely unpleasant to fight Millennia. I guess we go this way. There we go. Excuse me. back around this way real quick. Just checking for smithing stones. Alright. Moving on. The chief example of grueling, unpleasant fight for me, though, is the Demon of Hatred. Followed by Medir, maybe Calamite in Dark Souls 1. In Dark Souls 2, the Ancient Dragon is a pretty nasty fight. A lot of these fights violate a pretty central concept of what makes a Souls. Hang on. What is that music? I don't remember that. Anyway. Oh, hello. Would you come down here, please? I'd like to talk to you. Hey, drop some arrows. Nice. Crystal knife. Hang on. There's... I think we can unlock a shortcut back this way. From the Grace. Yep. There we go. Because that room looks nasty. The fire grease off. See the dangers of not being able to one-hit things? Ow. Good lord. Shatter Earth sorcery. Another guy hanging out there. We don't want that. All right. Gun going down. In almost every crystal tunnel, there's these drop routes along the way rather than taking the elevators. And there's almost always stuff hidden there. So, we are not going to use that, that guy. Can't. We are, going to use these fellas. That solves our smithing stone 1 and 2 problem. Now, any weapon that we need to get up to a certain point, up to +6, I think it is, just a matter of getting the rooms together. All right. Tag our marker so it goes away. There is a spirit spring over this way. I am going to boost up the Noble Cinder Sword. The other thing I'm hoping to do is give it a heavy infusion. Ah, another glintstone seal. Is that a Knight's Cavalry? No, it's just some dude. Who didn't drop me an item, damn him. Oh, there's another one. Oh, you're stuck on the trees. Oh, he's got buddies. Get out of there. Acquired. All right. What is this? wrong side here. These are heading north, away from the academy. Elden Church, which makes that a sacred tier. Oh yeah, merchant. I don't remember this one.
What do you need?
I got rune arcs, a composite bow, bewitching branches, some immunity boosters, and a great arrow. And a rift shield. Well, I'll buy some arrows.
Done? Well, be on you. You again don't want it.
Oh, I can sell stuff to you. Get my runes.
Done? Well.
What's going on down here? Hey, fellas. Oh. Oh! Really? I was invited to the cookout, not to the barbecue. Interesting area back here. I don't recognize it. All that setup. You disappoint me. Absolutely gargantuan land squares back this way. Where are we on the map? I'm headed south. No, let's head north. I want to know what's up here. There's a golden seed over there between a bunch of land squirts. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, get out of there. Touch this grace. Smithing stone 5. Yeah, I know where we are. Thought I'd be fancy. Didn't work. So we don't want to be here yet. We don't have the gear or the levels to make this a fun climb. Well, we do want to make the climb eventually, though. Who streamed this wrote, giant spore-shooting fungus posts? Pods? Definitely northern Scotland. I wouldn't know. I've never been to Scotland. Oh, man. Another grace. Unlocking them left and right here. Why do I feel like I remember something important being up this way? Huh. An item in there? Yep. Old Fang! Oh, we're dead. Damn. Well, we want to get our runes back. 12k is nothing to sneeze at this stage of the game. We did get the item, which was Old Fangs. I don't remember what those are for. They're fairly rare crafting item. Not super easy to get. Oh god. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh, it's just a crab. Okay, we're fine. Okay, so ride through here, grab runes, get out. Scholar's Rise right there. Another grace. Ooh, a graveyard. These always have a bunch of runes in them. Oh! Oh, dear God! Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're safe. I thought that was going to be way worse. Fuck you guys. Go back to sleep. It's not... It's not time to open presents yet. Go back to sleep. again. I think that's it. All right. Look at this dude. Oh, heal. You got boxed out by hits there, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh! Just excuse me here. Thank you. Oh, this is bad. Get out of there. Could you turn your lock on to the enemy next to you, please? Oh, there's a fucking dog. Give me health back, please. Thank you. Holy shit. What a fight. Aristocrat headband. Very fancy. Well, that's another low drop rate item. Let's not push our luck. Not on one flasks, not two of them. Oh! See the homing of those fucking things? This is a shooting gallery. Okay. Ah! Unnecessary. I should not have done any of that. Ooh. Keep getting greedy. Ah, God, man. Gotta get our shit back. Oh, the Cuckoo Great Shield. Knights of the Cuckoo. Alright, we're not messing with the huge ass crowd behind the trolls now. Going to get our shit. Whoa! Rolling, rolling, rolling. All right. Now, I brought some friends. There's a mad pumpkin up there that I don't want to deal with. Cherry stone. HP back, please. That second bite, man. Excuse me, sir. That man was bullied. Now, you! Ah! cause of all my grief. The hell am I? Oh! Oh, there's a troll knight. Good. There's another one. Oh. Oh, wait. Wait. I think I know where I am. Okay. Nope. Going right past your ass. There's a grace right here. Now, hang on. We have a bunch of rooms. So let's head back to the round table and sell these. Do any upgrading we can do. And then we're going to call the stream, I think. We're coming up on 3 hours.
Well, I took you no matter lay out your arm.
Yep. Play more to +9. +10. Hell yes. A broadsword is going to need a little bit more loving, but for now, it's a pretty good start there. All right.
Greeting. Are you here for...
I am. I want to get these guys going. Okay. Oh, is there? I wonder if there's any other resources I can sell
Back already, no matter.
that I'm not planning to use. That's 480. 480. That's another 1300. Oh, I don't have Sacred Blade yet. I need to go get that. Sell the extras of what we have. Oh. Only had one of those. Alright, well, that's fine. can't think of anything else I want to sell. Weapon-wise, I don't see much in the way of duplicates. Or stuff that isn't low drop rate. So we do have 2 diggers staves. Just angling to get to 2 levels, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, it does. I did get there. Excellent. Okay. I think we're fine at 25 strength for now. The plus 10 claymore, I think we're okay. Vigor is beginning to be a problem, though. Let's get up to 30 there, and we'll start working on other stats. Lion's Claw is kind of the best ash I can put on that claymore right now, although if we put another ash on there, I can make it heavy, which will give me a bigger boost to, well, not as big a boost as I was hoping. So let's not do that. All right. Who streamed this? Thank you for hanging out with me while I display this tonight. Good way to kick off Christmas, I think. And those of you on YouTube who managed to sit through 3 hours of this for some reason, thank you for doing so. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and I will see you when I see you.